So you trumpet parts again? Yeah, but it's got it.
Welcome to the University of Exeter graduation ceremony. Please be seated for the University of Exeter Choir.
rises way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning, early
Welcome to the University of Exeter graduation ceremony. We look forward to celebrating everyone's success with you today. A few things to note before we begin. Family and friends should remain seated throughout the ceremony once it has begun. We ask that no flash photography takes place, as it may be distracting to those on the stage. Mobile phones should be switched off for the duration of the ceremony. In the event of a fire, an announcement will be made. Please leave the building by the nearest exit following the directions of the marshals. Graduands, your moment with the Chancellor will be recorded by the official photographer, so no selfies, please. Now, we consider ourselves one family here at the University of Exeter and openly encourage applause for every graduand. As some of our graduands have not been able to attend at the last minute, the presenter will announce the name of the absent graduands as well, so please applaud when this occurs. At the end of the ceremony, the Chancellor and dignitaries will process out of the Great Hall. The new graduates, directed by the marshals, will follow. And once all graduates have left the hall, family and friends are requested to leave through the front doors only to meet the graduates outside. Graduates, you will congregate outside on the Great Hall piazza for a group photography session. Please use the slope or steps to access the piazza. After the ceremony, all graduates and guests are invited to join the drinks receptions, which are being held in the forum. In a few moments, when the music starts, the congregation is asked to rise for the entry of the procession.
I'm Sir Michael Barber, Chancellor of the University of Exeter, and it's an absolute pleasure to open this congregation this morning. I invite you now to please be seated. Distinguished guests, graduands, family, friends and supporters, what a joy it is to see you all here. Welcome to our beautiful Streatham campus, and thank you for joining us on this truly special day. Let's begin by recognising the exceptional music that opened our ceremony. Please join me in thanking our talented student musicians and our friends at the Bournemouth Symphony Orchestra for the specially commissioned fanfare, an uplifting way to bring our celebration. Graduands, this is your day, a day to be celebrated, remembered, and cherished. You've not only successfully completed your studies, you've lived our university values, the values of discovery, respect, excellence, inclusion, and community. These values and our mission are not just words. They are the foundation that you will carry with you as you step into a world that urgently needs your ideas, your passion, and your leadership to create a greener, healthier, fairer, and more prosperous future for us all. Whatever path you take next, know this: you've earned your place here today at this ceremony through your talent, your dedication, and your sheer hard work. We could not be prouder of you. To those who couldn't be with us in person for this ceremony but are graduating in absentia, perhaps listening or following on the live stream now, we send our heartfelt congratulations. You are just as much part of this moment as those who are here, and we'll have some applause for you later. I look forward in a moment to meeting you all up here on the stage and conferring your degrees. But right now, I call upon Professor Lisa Roberts, President and Vice-Chancellor of the University of Exeter, to address the congregation.
Good morning, everyone, and a very warm welcome from me too. It really is wonderful to see you all here today, gathered to celebrate a milestone that marks not only achievement, but ambition, resilience, and growth. To the families, friends, and supporters who've come from near and far, thank you for being with us. Your presence really does mean the world to us. And to those watching via live stream, know that you are just as much a part of today's joy. Graduands, you did it! Today you crossed the finish line of one of life's most demanding and rewarding journeys. Earning a University of Exeter degree is no small feat. It takes hard work, determination, and the grit to keep going when things get tough. At times, you faced uncertainty. You met obstacles. You wrestled with self-doubt. But you stood your ground. You rose to the challenge. And now you stand tall, ready to hold in your hands the proof of your dedication and resilience. But your time at university was never just about the lectures, the seminars, or the deadlines. It was about discovering who you are. It was about the friendships forged, the ideas challenged, the perspectives broadened, and the new things that you've tried along the way. It was about growing not just as students, but as people. You have helped shape this university. You've brought energy, insight, and kindness. You've contributed to a community that thrives on diversity, curiosity, and care. And we are better for it. We are so proud of you, and you should be proud of yourselves. Deeply, deeply proud. You've also forged bonds that will stretch far beyond this day. Some of the people sitting beside you will walk through life with you for years to come, as colleagues and as lifelong friends. Cherish them. They are part of your story. While today marks the end of one chapter, it opens the door to the next, with all its possibility, wonder, and yes, some uncertainty. Whether you have a clear plan or are still figuring it out, know this: the world needs people like you. The challenges we face are great, but so is your potential. You leave here not only with knowledge and qualifications, but the creativity, intellect, and values to make a real difference. And you carry with you the strength of this place, this university, your university, and that will always be with you. We will continue to strive for excellence, to lead with purpose, so that the degree you hold remains a symbol of the very highest standards. You'll shortly become part of a global network of almost 200,000 graduates across 180 countries. Exeter alumni are change makers, innovators, and leaders, and today you will join them. So here's my final message to you. Well done. You've earned every moment of this celebration. Hold your head high, take pride in how far you've come, and feel excited about where you'll go next. Your future is as bold and as brilliant as you dare to make it. Congratulations, everyone. Enjoy this unforgettable day. You deserve every bit of it. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone, and a very warm welcome to you all. I'm Adam Watt, and I am Deputy Pro-Vice-Chancellor for the Faculty of Humanities, Arts and Social Sciences, where I am also a Professor of French and Comparative Literature. I'm delighted today to be acting as your Master of Ceremonies for this graduation session. I'm here to introduce the speakers and to remind you to enjoy yourselves, so that's formally sanctioned fun. I'd like to start by extending my most sincere and heartfelt congratulations to every single one of you graduating today. The colleagues up here who have taught you recognize your dedication and understand the challenges with which you have been confronted throughout your years with us. We are full of admiration for the ways in which you've risen to those challenges and successfully completed your Exeter degree. You've worked hard. You've looked out for one another. In your respective degrees from the School of Education and the Department of Communications, Drama and Film, you have learned a great deal, and whether you've been aware of it or not, you've also been learning about yourselves, who you are and what you can achieve. All of you are graduating with a degree from one of the UK's and the world's leading faculties of humanities, arts and social sciences, which is no small feat. You've worked alongside leading scholars, learning from them and challenging them in how they understand and develop their disciplines. You may be going into a career in teaching or in the creative industries. You may be planning a screenplay or thinking of further study. Embrace whatever lies ahead with confidence. What we must celebrate most enthusiastically is the fact that as graduates from our faculty, you leave Exeter with skills of communication and persuasion, analysis and critique, with intercultural awareness and an appreciation of otherness and difference. Your thinking and learning have prepared you to contribute to a healthier, greener, and fairer future for all of us. You are insightful, you have knowledge, and you have humility. Your degree has been fun. I hope it's been fun. And it has also provided you with a set of skills and capabilities that give you the opportunity and the privilege to change the world for the better. I'm sure you will do this. We could not be more proud of you than we are today. And we are delighted to have you as members of our Exeter family. So congratulations again. Enjoy your day, trust in your Exeter education, and know that you can make a difference in the world. I now call upon Professor Jane Milling to present the first cohort of graduands.
Chancellor, by the authority of Senate, I present to you the following who have been deemed worthy to receive degrees of the University in the Faculty of Humanities, Arts and Social Sciences. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Drama, Lin Chen. In drama, Alison Rockbrand. In film by practice, Anna Sauer. In film by practice, Hero Mackenzie. For the degree of Master of Arts in Film and Screen Studies, Meg Payne. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Communications, Canan Aliyev. Zoe Anderson. Letitia Biden. Hannah Booth. Olivia Brown. Amelia Bubb. Zilin Zelika. Anthony Chan. Xinyin Chan. Jian Chen. Henry Clements. Isabel Craig. Sean Cresswell. Emma Ferris. Isabel Fleming. Esme George. Isabel Hogg. Ben Lemos. Sarah Lewis. Siu May. Haylene Gunn. Izzy Oliver. Millie Purvis. Vicky Sunny. Drugo Sedev. Amelia Grace Thomas. Reese Thomas. Lisa Toropova. In Communications and Leadership with UK Work Experience, Victoria Wakefield. In Communications with Employment Experience, Zoe Clark. James Miller. Nat Mitchell. In Communications with History, Ella Welsh. In Drama, Kamal Adams. Holly Admonson. Lara Appleby Ironside. Hannah Bird. Beatrice Bishop. Josh Blitz. Eleanor Gillian Bradley. Robin Cartledge. Sam Churchhouse. Eliza Clark. James Cool. Orla Duggan. Miranda Everly. Talia Fawcett. Lydia Megan Angela Fisher. Alex Flood. Camille Gibson. Scarlett Gladstone. India Lawrence Glover. Jack Gregory. Amy Griggs. Tilly Michaela Hamnett. Fran Harmon. Grace May Conde Hitchen. Rosie Jones. Millie Koplik. Elsie Lee. Ben Lewin. Harrison Locke. Izzy Matthias. Isabella Maunder. Emily McCarthy. Brooke Miller. Esme O'Connor. Jite Ogufore. Ella Oxborough. Megan Peters. Beth Podmore. Hannah Ray. Anna Riley. Katie Russell. Layla Sycook. Anna Sloan. Verity Soley. Scarlett Stellick. Cordelia Supple. Lila Tavola. Lizzie Thistlethwaite. Olivia Thomas. Isaac Thompson. Lydia Williams. Neve Yam. Jayin Zhang. In Drama and Film and Television Studies, Maddie Atkin. Mel Babet. Alex Bassendale. Jacob Bowman. Katrina Donnelly. Ben Eden. Poppy Edmonds. Harry Hamnett. Amelie Hampshire. Max Jolly. Amelia Kalek. Finley Kessler. Madeline Lloyd. Ella Mack. Kit Mannix. Leila O'Neill de Meza. Sophia Pettit. Sunny Roach. Emily Sykes. Eliza White. Max White. In Drama and Film and Television Studies with Employment Experience, Nina Fitton. In Drama and Film and Television Studies with Study Abroad, Charlotte Tristram. In Drama and Spanish with Study Abroad, Gabriela Turner-Atala. In Drama with Employment Experience, Rojin Kara. Jiethye Vize Zinge. In Drama with Study Abroad, Neve Lister. In Film and Television Studies, Freddie Blue Bailey. Archie Barton. Owen Beaumont. Daniel Bush. Katie Byrne. Jess Cardigan. Martha Cox. Sasha Crosby. Zach Crossley. Amelia Dickens. Joseph Elliott. Ryan Foster. Ramus Kurjik Trinder. Amber Hall Lively. Hannah Heaps. Brooke Hester. Amy Hollyoake. Josh Jenkinson. Miguel Kawaguchi. Cody Mannering. Beatrix Ray. Izzy McClellan. Robin McIntosh. Fionn Murray. Alex Uckerby. Ellis Quinn. Emily Ann Small. Tom Tew. Connor Wall. Colette Warshall. Tom White. Wen Lan Wu. Chung Yi Yan. In Film and Television Studies and Communications, Elliot Bennett. Maya Holiday. Gabrielle Yi Wunik. Sadie Pascoe. Chloe Snell. Matilda Wallace. In Film and Television Studies and Communications with Employment Experience Abroad, Tom Shah. In Film and Television Studies and Communications with Study Abroad, Ollie Granville. In Film and Television Studies and Geography, Eloise Granger. In Film and Television Studies and Sociology, Emmy Child. In Film and Television Studies with Employment Experience, Natalia Bukowska. In Film and Television Studies with Employment Experience Abroad, Maya Johnson. Lily Pinder. Jana Weber. In Film and Television Studies with Study Abroad, Rachel Waite. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Drama and Management, Laura King.
I now call upon the orator, Professor Rajni Naidu, to present the honorary graduand.
Baroness Saida Warsi. Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, colleagues, graduands, family and friends. Today, we are bestowing an honorary doctorate to Baroness Saida Warsi, a woman who has walked through doors that were once shut by history, leaving them open for others to follow. Saida is a lawyer, a businesswoman, a political pioneer, a voice for justice, and a beacon of faith. Born in West Yorkshire to hard-working immigrant parents, she began her career as a lawyer, founding her own legal practice. In 2007, at the age of 36, she was appointed to the House of Lords, becoming its youngest peer. Soon after, she became Britain's first ever Muslim cabinet minister and chair of the Conservative Party. Her leadership has extended across government. She was senior minister at the Foreign Office and Minister for Faith and Communities. She was instrumental in campaigns against forced marriages, in standing up for racial justice, and in promoting faith as a force for compassion. It was under her leadership that the UK took its largest interfaith delegation to the Vatican, a symbol of her belief that religious difference should be a source for strength. Her diplomacy and her moral courage were evident when she helped secure the release of British schoolteacher Gillian Gibbons, who was imprisoned in Sudan for blasphemy. Baroness Warsi's contributions are not bound by politics alone. She has helped build businesses from the ground up, driving 4 startups, including manufacturing firms. She has also empowered communities. She led in this country the Welsh House Farm Community Transformation Project, which helped transform youth centres and reimagined public spaces. Her work helped shape the vision of what became the Conservative government's big society policy. Internationally, Baroness Warsi has led Project Marja, which brought politicians and volunteers together in solidarity with those facing hardship in Bosnia, in Bangladesh, and beyond. The Bangladesh work concluded with an epic cricket match against the Bangladeshi parliamentarians. We still don't know who won that match. She also founded the Savyara Foundation, which has empowered over 30,000 women in rural Pakistan through education, through skills, and through hope. Her writing, too, has shifted the national conversation. In The Enemy Within, and again in her recent Muslims Don't Matter, she has challenged complacency. In education, she remains a powerful mentor and advocate, serving as Pro-Vice Chancellor at the University of Bolton, a visiting professor at St. Mary's, and advisor from institutions from Georgetown to Australia. And in more recent years, she has added new forms of public engagement. She delighted audiences with her stand-up comedy routine in Channel 4's Stand Up to Cancer, emerging as the clear winner. Her TV work, including Make Me Prime Minister with Alistair Campbell, brought contestants from all walks of life to test their skill at being Prime Minister. Baroness Saida Warsi has not merely cracked the glass ceiling, she has turned it into a window through which tomorrow's leaders can see further. Chancellor, it is my honor to present Baroness Saida Warsi for the degree of Doctor of Laws honoris causa.
I now admit you to the degree of Doctor of Laws honoris causa.
I now call upon our honorary graduate, Baroness Saida Warsi, to address the congregation.
So I understand that today the group of people who are graduating are really the performers, the creative, the opinionated, the dramatic, and the all-round sassy, so I understand why I'm graduating with you. Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, today I want to strike the right balance, to congratulate you and your families on reaching this milestone, but also to run through the steps of what honorary graduates normally do. I was told that those receiving honorary degrees accept the honor bestowed upon them, thank everyone for being so kind and generous, which you have been, and it's an honor to receive this recognition, and particularly Professor Naidu for that wonderful introduction. I was apparently supposed to tell a few jokes, keep the tone light, eat lunch, shake lots of hands, clap a lot, and then it would be over. I'm afraid I'm going to be a little bit more direct, because you, ladies and gentlemen, are graduating at a time when the world needs brave and principled men and women. You're graduating in fields where you will become those that shape future minds through education and art, where you will shape future narratives in both public and private sectors, will be those that challenge the misinformation that poisons public discourse and fight for the space for freedom of speech and expression not to be choked. And all at a time when we are living in very dangerous world, with more conflict and flashpoints than we have seen since the Second World War, from Sudan to Syria, from Ukraine to Kashmir, from Iran to Israel, and of course Palestine and beyond. And never before have the organizations, structures, and rules-based order built post the Second World War been under such attack. So I start by acknowledging that this is not an easy time. But hard times create strong men and women, and they also create the opportunities to reshape the world around us. Hard times convinced me that being born in a one-up, two-down terrace in West Yorkshire was not going to curtail what I could and should do. Hard times meant a generation of us growing up not prepared to accept that as women, as working class, as people of colour, or differently abled, we should know our place. Hard times taught me that making money and being financially independent is not a dirty pastime, but an important part of buying yourself the space to take a stand without fear or favour. And hard times gave me a much-needed northern sense of humour. So hard times can be the moment when a generation decides who they are, what they stand for, and what they want their nations to be. At these moments, we have a choice. We either retreat and protect me and mine, become swept along with the populist narrative of the time for political expediency, or we can choose to take a stand. I stand here today accepting this degree because I chose and continue to choose to take a stand. At times doing so by taking up positions and roles, including as Britain's first Muslim cabinet minister, paving the way for colleagues like Sir Sajid Javid, an Exeter graduate and a fellow honorary graduate today who will be receiving his degree this afternoon. But at times choosing to have my hands on the levers of power to effect change, but at other times relinquishing position to truly exercise power. The power of taking a stand, as I did a decade ago when I resigned from the then cabinet on the then war in Gaza, when the then UK government had a morally indefensible position. The University of Exeter has tried in its own way to take a stand, to create the space for protest and dissent, and to support those whose lives in recent conflicts have been decimated. But But I know that taking a stand is not easy. You will be mocked and maligned, and at times marginalized. These moments intended to diminish you will in the end elevate you both as a human being and a life lived with purpose. A journey traveled being true to your values, the principles that matter to you. Authentic and brave and challenging, the ABC of leadership. Today, a line on your CV has been etched, graduate of the University of Exeter. And as you start your careers, build on that line and build a CV that tells a story not just of what you did, but of who you are. Not just the positions you held, but how those positions became platforms for you to create a better world. Not roles in which you were used, but roles you used to fulfill a purpose. As part of a generation refusing to detach, bow down, or accept lies and information. So as you start a new chapter, enjoy today, celebrate with friends and family who made this possible. And tomorrow, prepare. Prepare hard for job applications, prepare for interviews, build allies, create and nurture networks, and whoever you are, wherever you are from, do not be limited by self-doubt. Do not undersell yourself. Do not dim your light to fit in and make others feel comfortable, or become like so many who break glass ceilings and insecure overachiever. So I end, ladies and gentlemen, unusually with Donald Trump. A man who woke up one sunny morning and felt that he had the skill set, temperament, and character to be the President of the United States. Let that sink in. And let that inspire you. And never again should any of us ever question our ability, our skill set, or our qualifications, or whether we are good enough to do a job. You are. You've got this. Go change the world.
It's a hard act to follow. I now call upon Professor Lindsay Hetherington to present the second cohort of candidates.
Chancellor, by the authority of Senate, I present to you the following who have been deemed worthy to receive degrees of the university. In the Faculty of Humanities, Arts and Social Sciences for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Education, Mariam Gaith Al-Mulim. Zara Al-Khamis. Wafa Rashid Al-Mulafi. Rama Al-Shamrani. Yicheng Liu. Zhuan Ma. Tagreed Ibrahim Masri. Sylvia Nassar. Zhifeng Zhao. Xuan Shao. Jean Lang. Nancy Katingoma Day. For the degree of Doctor of Education, Ray Ahern. Shabana Kamal. Jessica Saba. For the degree of Doctor of Educational Psychology, Megan Howard. For the degree of Master of Arts in Education, Joely Fashokun. Amana Green. Sophie Ingram. Emily Thomas. In Education, Educational Leadership, Edward Bugler. Lauren Hopkinson. Rhiannon Jenkins. Jamie King. Kelly Moon. Echo Rue. Ben Wilson. In Education, Language and Literacy, Cheryl Newby. In Education, Special Educational Needs, Rebecca Cooper. Gosha Komorowska. Emma Pike. Emma Pink Jennings. Amy Reed. Jennifer Richardson. Kaylee Sutherland. Kira Tucker. In Technology, Creativity and Thinking in Education, Tahani Alufi. For the degree of Postgraduate Certificate in Teaching English to Speakers of Other Languages, Rachel Svensson.
I now also admit to degrees those who've requested conferment of their degree in absentia, the people who couldn't be with us. Can we give them a big round of applause?
I now call upon India Walton Salmon of the Students' Guild to give the student vote of thanks.
Congratulations, class of 2025. It is an absolute honour to be here today in front of you, our incredible Exeter graduates. As graduates from the Faculty of Humanities, Arts and Social Science, you are leading the way in creating a fair, socially just and inclusive society. With your flair for creativity and determination to succeed, we know you'll play your part in creating a great future. Just last year, I was sitting in this exact ceremony for Film and Television Studies, and it's really lovely to get to share this experience with our next set of graduates a year on. You should be extremely proud of the hard work you've put into this moment and what you've achieved in such a challenging time. From destructive learning to making your way up and down all the hills on campus, it's not been an easy ride. But you've all shown such determination and resilience to get yourself here today, and we're all so, so proud of you. I hope you enjoy every second of today because you truly deserve it. Take the time to reflect on this journey and celebrate with your loved ones. I hope you'll be leaving Exeter with many fond memories from our beautiful campus, city, your friends, your societies, clubs and communities, as well as your course. This wonderful ceremony marks the end of this stage in your academic journey, and maybe the end of your academic journey altogether. but it also means that it is time to take that great step into the future and to life after your course, whatever that may hold. University is such a unique experience, and one I'm sure you'll carry with you for the rest of your life. Whether you go on to study more, continue your career, or choose something else entirely, I wish you all the very best for your next adventure. It is with passion, courage of conviction, and a strong sense of self that we take our next steps into the world. I'm sure many of you have these next steps planned, and I'm sure lots of you still aren't sure what the future holds for you. Both options are really, really exciting. Be grateful for the small things, like no longer having to walk up Forum Hill, and the big things, like the freedom and opportunities that having a degree will open up for you. Whatever you end up doing, please don't stop thinking critically now you've finished with your studies. And remember, all we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us. So find things you enjoy and work hard at what you think is worth doing. Never underestimate the impacts you can have, and be the person who goes out of their way to be kind and who manages to find worth even in the difficultest of days. Exeter University's motto is Lucem Sequamur, which means we follow the light, and you all have such bright futures ahead of you. Be bold, courageous, and resilient. You have so much to give people and to the world. So continue to have faith and keep believing in all the amazing things you can achieve. To your loved ones, friends, and families, I'm sure it goes without saying that your support is hugely appreciated. Before I go, I just want to tell you, you are fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So take your photo by the rock, raise a glass, and be incredibly proud that you have a degree from the University of Exeter, a global institution and probably the best university in the world. Congratulations.
Thank you, India, for your remarks this morning and for your student leadership over the last year, and good luck with your future. And so to our brand new Exeter graduates, huge congratulations. Today is a landmark in your life. We're so proud of you. Your achievements are immense, and they speak to your brilliance, your resilience, and your commitment. You are now part of the Exeter family, always and forever. No matter where life takes you, you will carry this place with you, and we will always welcome you back with pride and open arms. If you ever doubt yourself in the years ahead, remember this moment. Remember what you achieved here. You've already proven that you're smart, capable, and more than ready to take on the world and its challenges. Thank you for the energy, ideas, and spirit that you've brought to the university. You've helped to write its story, and your chapter will now remain part of our legacy forever. I hope you go away with a real sense of pride and many fond memories of your time here. As you move forward, stay proud of who you are, stay curious, stay kind, and please stay in touch. You're Exeter alumni now, and Exeter is for life. Of course, significant achievements are rarely made by individuals in isolation. They're made much more often by people working together, and so it is with a university degree. There are those who taught you, those who created the entire Exeter experience with you. There are those who support you, who supported you and gave you courage when maybe you were facing fears. There are those who helped you recover from setbacks. And perhaps there are those who paid the bills while you were studying. So it's right to take a moment to recognize the incredible people who helped to get you here. Could I ask the new graduates to stand, please? And please, in the most vigorous possible way, show your appreciation of all those people who helped you get to this moment today. Those are the people who lifted you up, who cheered you on, who believed in you when you had moments perhaps when you didn't believe in it. and they've heard your heartfelt thanks, and I'm sure it's deeply felt. And now, if we could all stand, the whole congregation, let's rise and give a thunderous, thunderous round of applause to celebrate our exceptional new graduates. Well done again. I'm sure they heard that right round the world. Go forward with pride, with confidence, and with joy. With joy. And now I formally declare this congregation closed.